Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach me well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I am Brother Tazwan Gabar, coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. I'm getting in on a lesson about cherishing the brotherhood, man. Alright, it's important that we cherish the brotherhood now because in those days, Jacob's trouble, we all gonna be sent out on our separate journeys. Some may be with brothers, but most will not be with brothers. Alright. You never know when this thing can take place. It can take place. It can take place while, in the middle of the night, in the midst of the night, while everybody's asleep at their own home, So, you may just have to get up and hightail it out of there, man. Alright. And Esau may chase you to whatever direction he willeth, man. But it's not he's not going to chase you to your next brother's house. But even if that is the case, that brother might be somewhere else, gone, man, running from Esau as well. So the main point of this lesson is going to be cherishing your brotherhood because that's really important for the times that we're in now. Without the brotherhood we have today is the best thing that we can accomplish in this earth right now, man. It's the best thing that we can have in this earth right now, in this world, because this world is evil. And nothing in this world is for us, man. Everything is against us. Our own family is against us. Okay, our own blood is against us, man. Alright? We don't agree. We're not all in the same wavelength. So what? All these people that you call family and friends on this side is going to end up betraying you. But the brotherhood is a different kind of family. It's a family in truth, man. Okay? A family in truth is different from a family by blood. Okay? Blood is, blood is thick in the water, man. But that don't mean that they're going to be with you through thick and thin. It's your own blood. You'd be surprised. But scripture tells you how your own blood is going to be betraying you in those days, man. It should cause some of you to be put to death. And that's prophecy, man. Some brothers are going to get put to death because of their family. Because of their friends and their kinsfolk in the world, man. This is the book of 2 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear YAHAWASHI, honor the king. Alright, you have to love the brotherhood, man. Alright, take it to heart, this brotherhood of ours, man. Alright, it's the best thing you can have. For these brothers are willing to die for you, man. Okay, these brothers are willing to die for you, every one of them, man. And there may be some that are not, that may not be an actual brother, that may be just like a Judas goat, maybe a little weak in the faith. But these brothers will stick close to you, always, man. It's not the same as those in the world. This is the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, the brotherhood, whatsoever things are honest, the brotherhood, whatsoever things are just, the brotherhood, whatsoever things are pure, the brotherhood, whatsoever things are lovely, the brothers, man, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. So you're supposed to be always thinking on the brotherhood, man. This brotherhood has all these things. Everything else in this world has not these things. All right, even your own wife, your own woman, even your own children. Okay? If your child can't be risen up in the way of the truth, which is highly unlikely in this world, then even your children, man, are part of this world. Okay? Because they got to be forced to go according to Esau's laws, the laws of this land. The children are forced to go into school and to be brainwashed by this devil from the youth up, man. Okay? And what comes out of the school systems are usually going to be some monsters, man. Usually disasters. Monsters that Esau made through his education and his brainwashing system, man. Okay? He's literally brainwashed the entire population to follow after his ways. And whatever you're being taught, man, by these damn devils, that's what he wants you to know. Okay? It puts it in his curriculum. Even with the celebrities. Alright? They only say what the devil allows them to say. And if they say something out of turn, you've seen it. You've seen it happen. Like with Ice Cube. You've seen it happen with Nick Cannon. Alright, these guys started saying things out of turn like we the real Jews and things of such nature. And they clutched down on them quick. And before you know it, they was back on the same platform they were on before, apologizing for what they said. Alright, taking it back. Okay? Because this devil at the press of a button can take away all the things that they've given them, man. That was a part of their contract. Their contract. You want all these things, all these lovely things. You want women, money, fame, okay, riches. You want glory on this side. Then you got to say what we say you can say. You want to be a famous rapper, then you're going to do what we tell you to do. Okay? And these guys have got weekly rituals that they got to attend, man. These celebrities, they got it bad. They're still slaves, man. They're still under the curses. So they got these weekly things they got to attend where they got to keep doing abominable things against YAHAWASHI to maintain their popularity, their fame, and their riches, man. Okay? Them motherfuckers got it bad. But that's what they signed up for. Okay? Some of them, they rejoice in these things. They love doing these things because they're evil and they're wicked. And that's just our people. Okay? Following after the devil. Yeah, that was it on that one. I'm gonna grab this one here. It says, the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You ain't gonna have that in the world, man. When you in the world and you got friends that you call best friends, whatever, a lot of these men you would call best friends are gonna betray you, and they betrayed you before, man. Okay? I remember being in the world, and I had friends that I called best friends in the world, and these guys were actually the most grimiest. Yeah, we laughed alongside each other, and we, hung out, and we did things together. But these guys were ultimately after their own, wishes and their own desires. Okay? These men, these were the type of men that'll be talking to your woman behind your back. And it happens, man. And it happened. Okay? So, there is no love for you in this world. And those that you bring yourself to trust are going to betray your trust, no matter how you slice it. If you ever had loyal friends, and devoted friends, that stuck by your side through thick and thin, no matter what, these were probably, of that 1/3. If they're of Israel, all right, these are probably of that 1/3, man. Okay? Because only the 1/3 really gonna have pure intentions towards their friends, man. They're gonna have pure intentions towards their friends, and they ain't gonna realize when their friend betrays them, man. Okay? But a 1/3 a 1/3 being loves different than a 2/3 being, man. They love different. It's two different types of love. All right. Scripture talks about there being no truth in them. Let me grab that. Let's see. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Salaki's taking me so long to bring the scriptures out. Driving, and these people are driving crazy, man. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Let me see if I can start at verse 33. Yeah, I'm going to start at verse 48. John chapter 8 and verse 43. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because you cannot hear my word. Alright. And scripture talks about them being blinded, having blinded eyes and deaf ears and hardened hearts. You know, our people are stiff-necked, man. But this is a curse that King David said, let their table be a stumbling block unto them, man. So when they come up to hear, you know, the truth, they can't hear them. They can't hear it. It says, why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. Okay, so the lust of Esau has what? The scripture talks about in Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Alright, and so on. But the main point is that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So Esau is ruling this world. He is the devil. That great serpent, that devil that deceived the whole world. Okay, that's Esau. Alright, the scripture talks about, and it's saying here, you have your father the devil. And it's not saying literally, but, you know, spiritually. It says, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. So Esau, here it is, Esau putting out all these nasty-ass laws where you can have same-sex marriage, things of such nature. He's telling you to get this damn thingamajig, you know, this venom inserted into you, man. And soon he's going to be talking about getting that damn chip, man. All right, and Jake's just all with it, okay? Some Jakes may question it sometimes, but then with a little bit of pressure, only a little bit of pressure, they fold, man, okay? He was a murderer from the beginning. You got Jake killing each other, man. And this ain't something that happens once out of the year, twice out of the year. This is all the time. Even as celebrities, they're putting out hits on each other's heads, man. And this is a self-hatred thing. We'd be out there at camp telling our people that the Lord really looks like us, and they'd be like, that's not my God. That's the devil. And that's how you know that our people has a self-hatred from that hardcore bondage, man, and slavery. This devil made them hate themselves, man. What kind of shit he had to put you through to make you hate your own self, your own skin, your own features, your nose, your round nose, your big lips? All these things are beautiful, man. Okay, all these things are what true beauty is. And these devils crave these things. Well, that's why you see them getting lip shots, butt shots, man. Okay, you see them doing their makeup to make their skin tone look darker. These motherfuckers trying to sunbathe so that their skin can come out darker. These people hate themselves, man. You gotta understand that we are the true beauty. And our own people looking at Esau as if they're true beauty, getting their blonde wigs and shit, blue eye contacts. You even see men walking around with blue eye contacts, man. That shit is disgusting, man. Okay, dreads, which is a East Indian custom. All these things Jake seems to think that is beautiful really is of the son of men and the son of wickedness, the children of wickedness, man. These things come from them, and Jake is forsaking themselves and the things that the Lord blessed them with, because we are a cursed people right now, man. Going after other nations because they think that they are beautiful, which is not the case. It says, he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay? And there's no truth in our people, man. 2/3 of Jake ain't got no truth in him. Alright? And Esau definitely ain't got no fucking truth in him, man. And the scripture talks about you being of your father the devil. Esau ain't got no truth in him. Esau doesn't, you know, he gets upset at his damn spouse, and the next thing you know, his spouse is on the news turning up missing or dead, man. And this motherfucker commits suicide weeks later. It says, and because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. So that's how you know 2/3 and 1/3 is cut from different cloths, man. That's why I said 1/3 love different. They love different than 2/3 do, man. We have a sincere love. All right, Lord willing, we be of that number. But 1/3 has a sincere love towards their brethren, okay, their family, okay, Whatever it may be, it's a sincere love where you would even give your life for that being. Okay, 2/3 is not the same. They're after their own belly, just as Esau's after his own belly. All right. Let me grab this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 39, and the second is like unto it, which is the second greatest commandment. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And who's really keeping these kind of commandments, man? None but the 1/3, man. Okay? None but the 1/3, and they naturally keep it. It's like a natural thing to them. They naturally keep this law, man. Alright? When we're in the world, even when 1/3 was in the world, they loved their friends to death, man. And they cherished their friends closer to them than family. Even than family, man. Okay, and consider them to be family. But I'm pretty sure their friends thought not the same thing, man. This is a book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Alright, don't hate your brother in your heart, man. Okay? And this goes for all of Yasharallah. Okay, but 2/3 won't even bat an eye towards the scripture. They putting out hits on each other's heads. Don't come on my block. Don't come on my block. Where you from? Where you from? You around here? You know? These motherfuckers fighting over blocks that is owned by Esau. That is owned by the housing authorities, man. As if they sat down with their own two hands and built all the houses on that block and put their flag down with their initials on it and said, this is mine. You know? No, it's not like that. These Jakes are so damn sottish. They're fighting over territory that does not belong to them. Yeah, they may have built these things spiritually and through the regeneration. They have built these things in their past lives. But in this life, okay, it was probably one of your other brothers that built your block, man. Probably a brother that you're telling to get off your block. He was probably, his ancestors was probably, you know, his past life was probably the one that built that block, man. Okay? So, Jake is into the wrong thing. They don't have a sincere love within them. But the brotherhood, there's truth, and there's, you know, it's a true brotherhood. Everything you have in the truth is true. That's why it's called the truth. You know, there's no lies in it. If you're keeping something around you that's fake, then there's no truth in that, man. That's contrary to the truth. You got friends of the world that's not in the truth, then they are contrary to the truth. Okay? And you mix in your cup. You know? Your cup ain't pure wine. It's mixed with oil and gasoline and shit. And this is what these damn worldly jakes are, man. Oil and gasoline and salt water and vinegar. All kinds of shit. Except that pure wine, man. Okay? Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So we ain't even supposed to be trying to avenge or bear any grudges against our people, man. Alright? We're supposed to forgive. We're supposed to be forgiving each other. 2/3 don't think about forgiving each other, man. And that's the wickedness that dwell within our people. That's why they got to pay. Scripture tells you, you want to be forgiven of the Lord, you got to forgive those that offended you first, man. Because if you're going to transgress against the Lord, and you want him to forgive you, then you got to forgive those that transgressed against you, man. Alright? And that's an important thing. Let's see, let me grab this. This is the book of Matthew. book of Matthew. Chapter 16 and verse 21. From that time forth began YAHAWASHI to shew unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things. And the disciples was pretty much YAHAWASHI's brotherhood, man. All right, it was like his camp. You know, and we all got camps. You know, if you in this truth and you on the highways and the hedges preaching this word like the Lord told us to do, we got camps, man, which is like our brotherhood. And we all are of the same mind, of one accord, you know, after YAHAWASHI, and none else. From that time forth began YAHAWASHI to shew unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. All right? And imagine hearing your brother say this to you, man. All right? Imagine hearing your brother say this to you. You finna get killed. You know, you ready to fade. You know, you ready to fade, man. Imagine the head of your camp explaining to you, this is gonna happen to me. I'm gonna get persecuted. They're gonna beat me down. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna end up getting killed. But I'm gonna raise up again the third day. You ain't gonna hit a part where he said he ain't gonna raise up again the third day. You just gonna hear killed and beat down, and you ready to scrap. You know. It says, then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far from thee, Lord. This shall not be unto thee. You know, because Peter was one of the Lord's a part of the Lord's brotherhood, man. And he was just like, nah, hell no, that ain't happening to you, Lord. You know? And Peter was even like, there's a scripture where Peter was saying he ain't gonna let it happen, man. You know? It was saying, and it goes on and says, but he turned and said unto Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest not the things that be of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, but those that be of men. All right? And that's the thing, man. This is, like I said, this is the best thing we can have in the world. Okay? So we look at our brotherhood, and this is all we have in this world. So we cling on to it so desperately, as we should, that, you know, as Peter was, it was getting in the way of what, you know, what the Lord had written down for it to happen. Okay? Because this was the best thing that Peter had happening to him, man. That brotherhood he had with YAHAWASHI, the camp he had with YAHAWASHI, was the best thing he had in his world at the time, man. Okay? So he wasn't willing to let that go. Not realizing he was, you know, speaking against prophecy when he was saying this ain't gonna happen to you. That's why the Lord was like, you know, it was like, get thee behind me, Satan. For thou, then it goes and says, for thou savorest not the things that be of Yahweh, the things that be of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, but those that be of men. All right, and that's what Satan, you know, that's what comes with Satan. Satan just savors the things that he can see and feel fleshly, you know. And even this brotherhood that we have now is in the flesh, man. How much more in the kingdom and spirit? When we have a brotherhood in spirit, and we can't go off, man. You know. So, you know, cherish your brotherhood while you have it. There's gonna come a time where each of us are going our separate ways, and you're gonna wish you savored the brotherhood, man. You're gonna wish you was with the brothers, and you're gonna be like, dang, I want to see this brother. I want to see this brother. I want to see this brother again, man. All right, and that's just what it is. You go in those days. You're gonna be wanting to see the brother that you didn't really get along with that well. Dang, I wish I could see this brother's face at least one more time. You know. Dang, I wish I could just, you know, be around this brother, man. You know, you're gonna miss them to another level, man, because those are your brothers, and it's gonna be a lonely time coming into. Well, we're on a walk with Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Alright? But with that, I'm going to cut it off. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Truly hope you, Akim, and Akwaf were edified by this lesson. Until next time, I shall say shalom.